Hey guys, I decided to pop on. I'm really going to try to make an effort to make this to be a daily thing. I want to do it, but I find myself getting really caught up with a bunch of other stuff during the day. Anyway, tonight I wanted to just say one thing that has come to my mind. Okay, so I turned 50 back in June. For almost my entire life, this is one thing that has given me issues, and that I finally, instead of being caught up in the story of it and seeing things from that perspective, I've just kind of stepped out of that and decided that I'm going to view things differently. I'm going to choose how I look at things. So this is one thing that I changed that has brought so much more peace and I would say contentment and happiness in my life. And that is to stop comparing myself to other people and judging where I'm at in comparison to them. That is like the biggest thing. Sorry, it's my dog. That is the biggest thing. And I have noticed that I have done that for as long as I can remember. I'm talking about probably since somewhere in middle school when you actually start doing that kind of thing, comparing yourself. And I have done it my entire life, probably just until about a month or two ago. And finally, I'm just like, this doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me feel good when I judge myself and feel like I'm not where I'm supposed to be or I don't measure up. And I finally got so tired of feeling like that I just decided that's not my story. I mean, I'm going to be okay wherever I'm at in my life. And I think we can all do that. Does that mean that I don't want to achieve or experience different things? No, of course, there are things that I want to experience, that I want to, that I have goals and that I want to do, and how I like different parts of my life that I might want to look different. But it doesn't mean that I can't be satisfied and content where I am now. And where I am doesn't have to look like where anybody else is. And that's fine, So much of it is like society and just the world. It's like we look at ourselves at different ages and we think like we're supposed to have this, or it's supposed to look like this: family, savings, retirement, this or that. Whatever your life looks like is totally okay. And you can be present for it. You can find peace in it. You can find joy, happiness, all of that right now, even as you're in the midst of possibly wanting to change it and have it look differently. You can still feel good and feel and be present in your life right now and enjoy it. You don't have to wait for it to look a certain way before you start to enjoy it. You can enjoy it right now. But the biggest thing for me is like I said, until like a month ago, literally a month or two ago, I always compared and judged where I was in comparison to other people. And I always came up lacking. I always came up, not having enough, not being secure enough, not stable where I'm at, not owning a house, not this, not that. And how did it always make me feel? Bad. Always. And I'm tired of feeling bad, and I'm tired of suffering. So I'm going to change the way I look at things, and I'm not going to judge or compare where I'm at. And I'm just going to be at peace with it, knowing that my journey might not look like other people's, and your life is the same. Your journey might not, our lives are not all supposed to look the same. Can we still find joy and happiness, contentment, fulfillment? Of course. The key is to just stop comparing yourself and your life, because it's not supposed to look like everybody else's. So this is something that has brought me so much peace and contentment since I decided to just take on this view. And do I have those old thoughts come up sometimes? Occasionally, yeah. But I don't buy into it anymore. I don't have to follow that story. I don't have to choose to look at it that way. I choose to look at it a different way. And I choose to look at things from a place of that brings me happiness and joy and contentment. I don't choose to look at things in a way that makes me not feel good. So this is just a big thing that I learned after I turned 50. It's always been there, but I just never ever actually chose to look at something differently in a way that brought me happiness. And now I'm choosing to do that. So I hope you guys do the same. Okay, well, have a good one. Bye, guys.